Day 30, guys. We saved the best for last. Let's do it. It's Harley Quinn. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kimmie. This is my attic, and we are on day 30 of 31 days in the attic. I'm so excited because not only am I almost done, but today, yes, as I said in the intro, it is Harley Quinn Day. Today we are going to be doing some Harley Quinn makeup. Harley is one of my favorite characters, and I love to dress up like her. We touched a little bit on Miss Quinzel when I did my easy costumes, and I said you could get yourself a lab coat. You could go as Dr. Harleen Quinzel, of course, which was Harley Quinn before she became Harley Quinn. And that's one way to go. That's a very, very easy, fun thing to do. But today we're going to do a little bit more than that. We are going to try to transform ourselves into Miss Quinn. I'm going to do two of my favorite looks. Both are from the original Suicide Squad movie. I will post them here. And so one is like her famous Daddy's Little Nightmare look, and then the other one is her club scene. We're going to try to do the club scene look too. Basically, they're the same. One is pigtails, one is down, and a bit of a costume change. So that's that. So if you are interested in doing some Harley Quinn makeup, like I always say, I am not a makeup artist by any stretch of the imagination. I just like to play, and like I said, I love Harley, so we are going to do that today. So if it sounds like fun, I hope you will stick around. I have my gesture hat on. This is how Harley made her debut. She wasn't always the Margot Robbie character that we kind of all know and love today. Harley Quinn was originally a jester. In fact, what was interesting is that Harley Quinn was originally thought of as a one episode character. She, I believe, made her debut around 1992 in the animated series. No, I don't really know anything about comics or like anything. Anything about comic books, the animated series, the comic books. I don't know that stuff. I know I liked the movies. The Suicide Squad movie was my first like introduction to Harley. I don't know anything about the comic books, but like I said, I know that she made her debut in 1992, and she was one of those characters that was supposed to be like a one episode character, and then she just kind of took off, and now from what I read, she is like the fourth best-selling DC, or the fourth most popular, brings in the most money, DC character behind Superman, Batman. I think and obviously there's another one because there's a third, and then Harley. So She just gained so much popularity. She jumped into the comic books, I think, about like a year later, and she became a regular. And of course, she is the Joker's sidekick, or the Joker's girlfriend. But I don't think it was much later on until they really like introduced her backstory. Like she was a psychiatrist or a psychiatric resident. She was treating the Joker when she met him at the institution, and he kind of basically turned her into Harley Quinn. I think one of the reasons that Harley is so popular is because people resonate with her. Like, they kind of like, they see themselves in her. Harley was very, very easily influenced by the Joker. She was like the anti-hero. She was involved in this really toxic relationship and somewhat abusive relationship with the Joker, but she loved him. She stayed with him. And eventually he dumped her. And when he did, she was upset. But you know what? She got over it, and she went on, and she became like her own woman. And like I said, I think a lot of people resonate with that story. And I think that's one of the reasons that Harley has become such a popular character. Not to mention Margot Robbie's incredible, stellar job that she has done portraying the character with the movies. So, and it's a popular Halloween costume. A lot of people like to dress as Harley, not just at Halloween, but all year. They have all kinds of sci-fi conventions and comic stuff. And Harley is a popular character for all kinds of reasons. Guys like her for the obvious reasons. Women like her, like I said, I think a lot of us sympathize and resonate and see a lot of ourselves in Harley Quinn. And so, yeah, she's also one of my favorites. And I just love to do this look. I did it last year, but I wasn't in, I had nothing to do with YouTube. It was just like a thing I did for Halloween. So this year, I'm gonna try to do it again. I'll show you really quick the look that I did last year. This year we are going, well, I'll show you all the stuff that I'm going to use, but yes, just stick around. We are doing some Harley Quinn makeup right now. Okay guys, so the first part of this process that I am probably most nervous about, or am most nervous about, is the hair. Harley's got some hair that's half pink and half blue on the ends. I didn't even bother with this the last time I did it, but this time I am. Now, the easiest thing to do here would probably be to go out and get a wig. I'm sure the Halloween stores have plenty of Harley wigs, but not me. We're going to go in it with some temporary hair dye, and I'm going to do the bottom piece pink here, and I'm going to do the bottom piece blue here, and we're going to see what happens. And I am using Spirit Halloween Store temporary hair spray. It says it sprays on, it shampoos out. I've never used this before. I have no idea how long this lasts. Next time you see me, I may have significantly shorter hair if I can get it out. I'm going to read the directions. Use only in a well-ventilated area. We're okay. Must be at room temperature. They are. Shake it vigorously for a minute before use, and from time to time during use, hold can 6 to 12 inches away from hair. Wipe off excess from skin with a damp cloth, and once applied, do not use other hair or products or styling appliances. I'm not going to do that. I'm all done. It's not for use on very fine hair, very light hair, or hair processed within 6 months. Well, yeah, I don't exactly fall into that category, but we're still going to see what happens. Temporary hairspray can stain some fabrics or surfaces permanently, and then it says brush and shampoo hair thoroughly to get out. So we're going to see. Like I said, I'm a little nervous. I'm going to go ahead and grab a damp cloth from downstairs, and I'm going to shake this up, and when we come back, we'll go ahead and do it. And by the way, I don't care about this backdrop. I do not care about this shirt that I'm wearing, meaning like this is not a shirt that this is a shirt that I could get rid of. I don't care about this shirt. If you're going to do this, I wouldn't do this in like an outfit that you care about or anything like that. All right, let me go ahead, get a damp cloth. I'm going to come back and we're going to get some pink hair. All right, guys, moment of truth. Let's do it. Let's just see what happens. I can't like see it. Oh, okay. There we go. Can you see it on camera, what I did here? I don't know how well it's, you know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna go grab a mirror, like a mirror that I can put behind the camera so that I can see what I'm doing. I think that's gonna help a little. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so I don't know how well it's coming out on camera, but yeah, it definitely turned it pink. I'm gonna do some more. And like, if you think like, what is the hell is she looking at? I put a mirror like over here so I can kind of see like what I'm doing. So that's all I'm looking at. Shake it up again. It doesn't smell too good, but you know what? It doesn't smell as bad as that Ulta bronzer. Yep, I got all over my hands. You knew that was going to happen. Not the easiest stuff to use. That's not hard either. There, give it a good spray. It doesn't really seem to be like going everywhere like I kind of thought it would. I think that's enough. And it has like a hairspray type of feel. So I think it will dry down pretty quick, and it doesn't, to me, I mean, this might take a couple of days to come out, but I think it will come out because it does wipe off. Who the hell knows? I'll let you guys know. I'll update you. I know it probably won't be out by tomorrow when I see you guys, but I'll update you, you know, when I come back next month, and I'll tell you how long it took me. If you see me with significantly shorter hair, you'll know it didn't come out at all. Or maybe it's just going to be a good look for me. And I'll just keep it. I think this is good. All right, we'll keep this. And then we're going to set it up in pigtails. That's what we're going to do. Now I'm going to shake the other one. And we'll do this side blue. And we'll take it down. Okay, I've been shaking it up. Here we go. Blue. This is like a much darker blue than I think I thought it was. Harley's hair is lighter blue, I think. Right? Ooh, I just sprayed it right on me. Isn't Harley's hair lighter blue? You can't really see it on the black shirt. This, I have a feeling, is going to be harder to get out than the red. I just have that feeling. Oh well. Things we do, I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah, that's all got all over me. But look, it comes right off. See, this is not permanent dye. Even when you do like hair dye that washes out, if you've ever done like that kind of dye, I know I'm off camera, I'm looking in the mirror. Sometimes it's very, very hard to get off your skin. This doesn't seem to be. I think this will wash right out. But I don't, you know, who the hell knows? Really, there's no real, you know, science to this. I think we did enough. Maybe I'll do the bottom a little bit more. I'll shake it up. I think I have more pink than blue. I don't know. I don't think Harley's hair is too even. Whatever. That's good enough. Okay, I gotta find my shirt. We're gonna change. I'm gonna let this dry down because, you know, this shirt, the Daddy's Little Nightmares shirt, is white. So I don't want this to transfer. Although I don't think it will. Like I said, it has like a hairspray consistency. I think it dries fairly quick. These were $3.99, by the way. Tomorrow is Halloween, but it's not too late if anybody's interested. So, like, I'm going to take this out. This is just an alligator clip. And then I'm just going to, like, leave, like, a little piece out. Brush it up and put it in a, ooh, it's kind of stuck together. It has like a hairspray consistency. I'm gonna put it up, kind of like that. Yeah, that's my Harley Quinn look. And I'm gonna do the other one too. I wish my hair was a little bit longer. I think Harley had longer hair, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Should I do the whole thing? No, you gotta leave a piece. She had a piece down. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to change my shirt, I'm going to put this hair in some pigtails, and then we'll start the makeup process. And I'll show you what I'm going to use. Actually, I'll show you what I'm going to use right now. I do have some backup makeup. I do have a kit that I bought that day that I went, and I bought all the kits. So this is a Harley Quinn makeup kit. But after the experiences I have been having, I'm not expecting all that much from it, so I do also have my Wet n Wild stick, and I just have my xoxo eyeliner, which I'm going to use. I have my Harley Quinn lipstick by Smashbox. I have a little bit of mascara, and then if that kit doesn't work as far as the eyeshadow is concerned, I'm just going to dip into my Milani palette. Blue, red, call it a day. I'm going to try this. I don't have a lot of high hopes for this thing because I think this is the same thing that I bought the other day and I used. I'm going to go try to dip into this. And if this doesn't work, then I'm just going to use my Smoke Show again. My Smoke Show by ColourPop and just go over my face in white because Harley is very, very pale from when she was dropped in the chemicals by the Joker. She's somewhat bleached out. So we're going to come back and we're going to start the makeup. Let me just finish up the hair and change the shirt, Be right back. Okay guys, just a couple of things before we move on to the makeup. I am in my daddy's Little Monster shirt. I purchased this on Amazon last year. But you can get like shirts like this in any Halloween store. You can get them on Amazon. I like the way it came out. Lighting's not the best in here. I'm hoping that I can fix it a little bit more on camera. But what I mean in editing. But what I want to tell you is a couple of things. I know when we read the directions, it said not to make sure that you style your hair before you use this. Sometimes we don't always listen, but I am telling you, yes, definitely style your hair before you use this, because this makes your hair very difficult to work with. You're not even going to barely be able to get a brush through it. So style it however you want before you use this. I would imagine this brand or any brand of temporary hair dye. I did get it all over my hands when I was putting my hair in the pigtails, but again, a wet cloth took care of it, so I don't think there's any real, you know, danger of it sticking around, but who the hell knows? I will update you guys after I try to wash it out. And yeah, you're gonna need a deep conditioner, folks, a deep conditioner if you decide to use this. I really like the macadamia. This is just totally from left field, but if you're looking for a deep conditioner, the Weightless Repair Mask by Macadamia, I think, is such a great one. I love this stuff. I've been using it for years. Just make sure you pay attention, because there are different ones for fine hair and thicker hair. Of course, I have the finer hair one. They make ones for thicker hair, so if you have thicker hair, you want to pick that up. And if you're looking for one from the drugstore, I got this at Ulta. This might be available in drugstores. I'm not sure, but I got mine at Ulta. But I know one in drugstores that's pretty good is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Deep Conditioner. So whatever you're going to do, when you wash this out, yeah, I would deep condition your hair. You'll see what I mean if you use this. It makes your hair feel like it needs a desperate deep conditioner. And so with that, guys, let's go ahead and try the makeup on. Try to make ourselves into Harley Quinn. So all I did so far, I did go ahead and use this foundation that we used from the worst rated video, the Tarte Amazonian Clay 16-Hour Full Coverage. This is the only matte foundation that I own. Harley Quinn is not a dewy girl. She always has a very, very matte look, so I use this. I forgot how bad this smells. Even though I didn't think this was a terrible foundation, I'm going to toss it. I'm done with it. The smell is horrible. It gets wet. I felt like the first time I used it, I didn't think it was too bad, but it's just so perfumey. It's just annoying. I don't want this anymore in my collection, so this will be the last time I use it. I just did my eyebrows with the Too Faced Brow Wig. I use that a lot. And that's it. That's all I've done so far. And Harley's look, she's not a bronzer. She's not a bronzer, highlighter, blush type of gal. She, of course, like I said, she was dropped in the chemicals. So she just has that very matte, bleach skin. Let's go ahead and we're going to open up this kit. I'm going to see how this white makeup is. And if it's no good, I'm just going to pull out my smoke show that we have, that I used for the vampire look, because that makeup kit was atrocious, and I've started to not like really expect too much. So this came with this. Harley has, like, of course, like the red and blue. Oh, this stuff doesn't seem too bad. This kind of reminds me of the Sally kit. All right, so it came with a little sponge. I'm going to bring you guys in. I don't think I'm going to use it on my eyes. I think I'm going to just use my Milani palette, but I am going to go ahead and try to use this on the face. It's hard for me to see in the camera if it's working. Ooh, okay. This stuff's not too bad. This stuff is not too bad. It's nothing like that. Ugh. This foundation is like is starting to crack on my face. I'm not surprised, because like I've had this, you know what happened when I tried this foundation the first time when we were doing that like my what the hell was it, the worst rated makeup video. When we did that, I didn't keep it on that long. I kind of, you know, it wasn't like a real wear test. But now I've had this on actually longer than I had that on, and so yeah, it is starting to crack up. But that's not unusual with me with matte foundations. It's just not. Okay, so let me go ahead and try this cream that it came with, because like I said, this isn't too bad. Maybe this is a different formula than the other one was. We'll see how it works. Harley's not that white. Come on. All right, let me go ahead and try to blend this in, guys. Let's go ahead and try the eyes. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Milani palette for the eyes. We're gonna do this eye red, we're gonna do this eye blue. Yeah, I think the foundation kind of ruined this look, but it's not terrible. So I'm just gonna do a little bit, I'm gonna do this color Bad Blood on here. We're just gonna go like in, and of course we're gonna do black around it. I'm gonna smudge it out. I don't know what I'm doing. This, you know, again, we're Halloweening it. Halloween makeup. It's not going to be perfect, but it's just fun. That's a pretty good shade for Harley, I think. She's got like the red, and then she's got it kind of coming over, right? You don't got to worry about like the 7 or the the V when you're doing some Harley Quinn makeup, because she just kind of has it coming out. I don't think she has it coming out that much, but what the hell? That's how we have it. And then I'm going to do some black. That's another reason I'm going to use this palette. Goodnight Hisses, we're going to use that. We're just going to go like black underneath. And I'm also going to do black like on top. And I'm going to smudge it out. And then I'm going to go back in with the other color that we did, the red, the Bad Blood. Okay, yeah, she definitely has like more like that. It's not just like that red. It's kind of like, that's probably a little too much. I don't think Harley's got that much. But whatever. Okay, so I think that one's good. We're gonna go ahead and do some blue over here. And I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing. I'm gonna go in with Up to No Good, apropos. Okay, we'll go back with Goodnight Kisses. Now Harley, of course, she has her signature heart. I think it's here, and she has like rotten written across her face. So I don't know how the hell this is gonna come out. Let me try the heart first. We might be doing this a couple times. That's not terrible. That's not as bad as I thought I would do it. Okay, and now rotten, right? Definitely didn't have it written that big right across the face, but doing this in the camera, yeah, whatever. It's definitely supposed to be less. Let's go ahead and do the lips. We're basically done. This is just BFF by ColourPop. I'm just lining them. This is the Harley Quinn lipstick by Smashbox. Okay guys, so there you have it. This is my version of Harley Quinn. Now, definitely mistakes were made for me. If I was going to do this again, I definitely would have just totally skipped that foundation. I would have just went in with the white. I think I would have made the rotten a little bit smaller. I don't think Harley had written that quite pronounced across her face. And I think under eye, we went a little bit overboard. But all in all, I don't think this came out too bad. So we're going to let loose. I have a dress. I have a dress that looks somewhat like the one that Harley wore when she went out clubbing with the Joker. So we're going to let the hair down and we're going to see how that looks. And I don't know, guys. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for Halloween. And so Harley is all ready to go out tonight. The Joker will pick her up in that crazy car and they will go out to that club. Don't ask me. I don't remember it that well. I remember the club scene a little bit. She had on a dress, something like this one, guys. And all I did was let the hair down. I threw some earrings on. I wish I had some costume jewelry because I know like she had like a lot of like jewelry on in this scene. And I could have picked some up for tonight, Halloween, but I didn't think of it, and I don't have any just like around the house because of my nickel allergy. I don't tend to wear too much costume jewelry. Not that I ever had like a problem with jewelry, but I just don't tempt fate. I do have earrings on, so I did throw some earrings on. Like I said, I let the hair down. I have the red, I have the blue, and I did kind of try to write Daddy's Little Monster here. I don't know. It didn't come out. It didn't come out all that great, but I tried it because, of course, Harley does have the tattoo. I actually do have like a tattoo on my back, so this dress will probably be, this dress could work for me. And guys, that's and I did clean up like under the eyes a little bit. So that is my Harley look. I am going to definitely wear, this is my Halloween costume of all the ones I did. I like Harley Quinn, so I am going to wear this. What are you guys going to be for Halloween? Halloween is actually tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday though. Tonight is Saturday. So I am going to assume that a lot of you are going to be celebrating tonight. And if that is the case, I want to wish you a very, very happy early Halloween. Have a wonderful time. Stay safe. Have fun. We all deserve it after the crazy couple of years we have had. Let me know what you are going to be for Halloween. Let me know if you have ever dressed up like Harley Quinn. It was really, really fun. I really enjoyed this part of 31 Days in the Attic, doing all these fun like costumes and all these kind of playing dress up. I'm glad it's over, but at the same time, it was really, really fun. So I want to thank you so much for joining me for day 30 of 31 Days in the Attic. I will see you tomorrow to wrap it all up. Again, guys, happy early Halloween. Have a wonderful time. If you are going out tonight, and again, please stay safe. Take good care of yourselves. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. From Harley.